Okay, their heavy's already there, so you guys should be leaving right about now.
So this is.
You guys should be leaving. The cart is. Y'all should be leaving. Okay, now you're leaving. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Don't chase though. Okay, good. Yeah, your sniper should have been running out. Because at that time, the spy had enough time to get into your team. Yeah, the main spots for spy here is like down below on that stairs right in that corner, and the window, and maybe by the sentry.
Yeah, those are like the main spots I always check because mainly I mostly check the bottom one because there's a large health pack and a large ammo pack.
Yeah, usually, yeah. Dean died there, but you're getting ammo, so okay. Yeah, like right where Ron is, a lot of times spiders will declick.
Yeah. I don't know why I was spy checking even though the spy was dead. And I tried to deny the
Nice. Yeah.
Create space as much as possible.
I'd say maybe you don't have to air blast that as hard because your demo wasn't there, so you're just air blasting to protect yourself.
Oh.
I don't know why my frames are dropping. You're naive, like no ammo. I feel like the dispenser really should be lower level. Simply because it explodes too much being up there. So now you just have to like wait and you're like no ammo. And you're just kinda screwed over. Sorry for drop train, this computer isn't that great for streaming.
Alright,
yeah, start watching for spy but now. On those stairs, okay, good. And just call for a solo here. The more you force them to, I would just M1. Just M1. At that point, yeah.
yeah, but I was taking too much damage for it.
Oh. Yeah, there, I'd say the only way, that spy had really good timing. I'd only say like, maybe back up sooner after you saw that the Uber wasn't getting anything. But then again, sometimes they just have really good timing. There's not a lot you can do.
Oh yeah, well if there's anything, like, I now like use like custom binds to like switch either loadouts or classes, so that way, even though it's like an unfair advantage if people don't know it, it's still like it saves like a lot of time.
I don't know, you backed out so soon? Was the call to back out?
Yeah, well mainly because you see like our medic demo and
I don't know, they didn't back out. But yeah.
I mean, sure, Dylan's medic died, but
What blows up a lot though.
And their medic or their soldiers in lockers, so there's like a lot of pressure going on.
Yeah, you guys kind of. You guys kind of just didn't have a good third, so. But your medic didn't back out, and your demo didn't back out at the same time. And they ended up dying, so your fourth was really shit. Yeah, spy check. Around by the traffic light, over around that corner, like off by the back fence. Spies will be there. Or, yeah, that's about it really.
Either that or the health pack.
Yeah, but a lot of times they'll be decloaking by that back fence to get the sniper, which is usually where the sniper's gonna stand because they can see the cart, and it's an easy pick. But yeah, I'd definitely also be watching, looking a lot at the top right by that door, because they can get on you pretty quickly if you're not paying attention.
Yeah, I know. Because if we're just like staring down at the carts,
Okay,
then...
I'm glad you didn't chase, you saw the sniper dot. And he just backed up. Okay, good.
Yeah, no, because like, I mean, usually it's Pyro, like against snipers, like you basically cannot do anything about it. Especially now that I'm in a high division. In lower divisions, I was like, okay, I mean, it depends, but now it's like, okay, I'm just gonna walk away. So,
yeah, watch for that window. All you can do. I would not drop down on the cart. There was only one player pushing the cart, and if you got caught out there, that would have been really unlucky, because their Uber would be uncontested from the Pyro. Is this a force? I feel like if you're gonna get flashed, you should be going in to deny their Uber. You should be walking over here on the flank. Same with dropping down. The only classes that should drop down, in my opinion, is like Soldier and Heavy. Because Heavy just has the health pool, and Soldier can like jump right back up really quick. And Pyro, you can kind of get caught out. So there I'd say if you're getting flashed with that Uber, you should have denied them from pushing right. There wasn't much of a threat on the left side. I think it was just like a Soldier maybe. But yeah.
I thought that was a spy scout.
The overall spy checking is fine.
Yeah.
I'd say maybe check the back wall a little bit if you have downtime. But like stuff like right now, you just want to be staying close to your med because there's a lot of chaos going down.
You know, my main goal is to
Okay, you should be calling for a solo. Oh, you don't even have Uber. Oh Jesus! Why did you guys have Uber?
Everywhere.
Actually, did a pretty decent, pretty good job. Holy shit, not bad.
The Pyro's last stand.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad though.
And
you were able to, in that situation, you dropping down was worth it, because that air denial, when there's so many people on cart, you can just kind of disorientate the players.
And a loadout switch.
Yeah. So I'd say on second, you almost always you should, like 99% of the time we should be running Flog, because the way this map is designed is second push is just like so meta enough that like you have to run Flog. It's annoying that that's how you have to do it, and it really shouldn't.
Mainly it's just like Swiftwater is such like a very Pyro friendly map.
Yeah. I like Swiftwater.
I honestly consider it like, at least like my other friend, Siphon, demo player, well he used to play Pyro, he was like really good at Pyro. He was kind of like at the same level as I was, like from DM and skill wise. Yeah, no, he considers like Swiftwater like a really good map, which I couldn't see live, but now I understand it.
Yeah, so to get easy fire damage here, you shoot at the roof. You shoot at the roof to catch the soldier on fire, and then you can shoot down there to catch players on the tunnel on fire. You should really be trying to, you have an overheal, so you should really be trying to get kind of aggressive, get fire damage, since you already have ×3 on cart. There's no reason to be on cart.
Yeah.
So now you have no fire damage, and it's gonna be harder to get a Flog to
second. This was honestly bad of me. So the medic calls.
So it's not too big. Yeah, I'd watch around all these little like chain links. Up on there, yeah, you saw the spy. Spies like to go there. I'd say like when you're guiding your medic, you're gonna want to just be looking at them 24/7 while they look at your back.
That was very risky.
Yeah, your heavy really should be the one destroying the stickies, because it's kind of tricky for you two. Also, you have less health. Try and shoot it like a little more to the right so you can hit the sniper. Or you can shoot it down and to the left to hit the sniper. Yeah, like just like that. And then force their Pyro to air blast.
Well, I'll try not to get hit.
Oh, someone took the pack. Probably a spy, maybe?
Yeah, no, like, usually whenever I see, like, health pack and ammo pack gone, I just think of, okay.
Spy. Yeah, I like how you're like shooting a flare, and then you're checking back to spy check, that you're not just tunnel visioning. Cause that can be a problem, like, in this upper hold, if you don't have, like, someone just hard sitting in that doorway, you're kinda... A lot of players will end up tunnel visioning.
Yeah, our medic decided to Uber, and, I mean, because I didn't have, like, any, like, flog build up, they were trying to, like, make me build up flog, but I didn't get enough damage. Especially at the very beginning.
Alright, now you're gonna have flog, but their medic doesn't have, so it's already used. So yeah, I feel like if you can't get the flog fast enough early on, it's gonna be much harder for you to really do anything. See, now they already used.
Yeah.
I would just...
This is just...
In that situation, I would say just shoot the heavy.
I did get the med though. So.
Yeah, you got... I don't know. I think that play was fine. But in most situations, when you're getting... Nice catch. In most situations, you guys can kind of just go into this. Like in most situations, it's better to just shoot the players that are the closest to you when you're Ubered. But in this situation, that play was fine because you had enough players to clean up on that heavy. Okay. So you should just focus on protecting your meta. You don't have to play so forward. Because you know the spy is going to be close.
Yeah.
And you guys do have I think a small ad. So as soon as you get this Uber, you should be able to get that gun really easily.
Yeah, they're
little...
Yeah, this is a funny play. This is a funny play.
Holy shit. Nice. Nice. I feel like maybe... I think that was really just on them, but if you flogged, I feel like you maybe should have just M1'd instead, because the medic was so close and they almost had. If this was like a different team, they would probably get out and wouldn't die to that shit. So...
Yeah, no, like, their heavy was like standing still and eating a sandwich, like, what are you... I mean,
yeah,
like...
I'd say like, against better teams, you would probably want to flog before you even get there, not like as soon as you start, or else like they see you flogging and then a better team will just get out and avoid your flog entirely. Like there's no reason they should have died that hard.
But it was funny.
Yeah, you guys should not be pushing into this right. It's way too easy to be stuffed into, especially since they can open the shutter and just like sandwich you.
I think this is the part where medic died by the sniper because the sniper.
Yeah, I think so.
Shot her.
So, yeah, you see you're still on flog because the whole point of flog is to die on second, forcing the medic.
Ooh.
Almost have it. It's not showing. But yeah, that's why you do not push right. Your medic should be leashing your team into left lobby and not right.
Yeah, oh, my mouse went crazy for
The only reason why you'd go right is if they're like not even in lobby. And you can get in for free. But most of the time the left side is the most viable push. Oh, why do frames drop?
And at this point, there is nothing we could have really done because I'm still on flog, and well, mainly because our team was just like really like upset, especially like I mean, not upset, like literally screaming and irritating the mic, but still.
Yeah.
Like I could tell that our team was like.
Where's your med? You're not
You
with
are
your
not
medic.
gonna win this.
You just like
Oh,
you weren't keeping a watch on your med. Especially in like there's a minute left, and your medic is gonna be the thing that's gonna make or break that push, because you can't drive push.
Yeah, that was my fault because I thought our med would be like a bit forward.
Yeah, but if they're just that forward, then they're not gonna get that support. But yeah, so there I'd say like if it's you're like that close to like being able to cap, you have to be. Especially pushing last, there's not a lot you can do as Pyro. There really isn't.
Alright, so
you're
that was
just kind of forced to just wait for your medic and then play the post after the Uber.
that was the first demo. Now the second demo is when things got a bit better. Actually no, well I'd say like a lot better because like you're noticing like okay, this is what we have to do.
Yeah, definitely.
If I can find it, okay.
Okay,
Oh,
I have it loaded up. So whenever you're ready.
I have so many files. Oh no! You can't find it. I'm just gonna like. Oh, I know that's the other one. No, oh wait, no, it isn't. What? Okay, that's just. And then 224. Okay. It's the second. 2106. That's
Yeah, the second one.
All right.
All right. So you ready?
It's loading. Demo UI. Set that to 0.
I just have a keybind to open demo UI.
I am on take 6.
Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3. That was kind of quick, but yeah. Alright, so pushing here. Also, one thing, if you don't like running shotgun on defense, a really good secondary on this map is Scorch Shot. Because every point on this map, you have high ground. So spamming this cart with Scorch Shot is really easy to do. Especially on like points like second, you can shoot into tunnel, get Scorch Shot damage. On third, you can shoot to spam into main, light players on fire, and just annoy them to the point where they don't even want to play the game anymore. But yeah. So a lot of times I'll like to run Scorch Shot on defense, and this is probably like the only other map other than maybe like CP Steel, where I'd see Scorch Shot as viable, maybe Borneo.
Yeah, I decided to run Scorch Shot because everyone's like, why are you running Detonator, bro? Because he told me so. Well, stop running Detonator.
Yeah, run Detonator if you're running Flog. It's just way easier to get fire damage.
Yeah.
See, now you can't air detonate on that soldier. I mean, you hit someone, but like, oh, yeah, don't.
Demo 90.
I would not say. Yeah, this is where you should be playing aggressive. Cause there's already ×3 in the cart.
Yeah.
Your medic came out early, so watch for spies. You should be looking at your medic right now. You should look at your medic.
Menacingly.
Well, yeah, cause like Rona doesn't react as fast as she maybe should to spies calls, so you have to be wary. You can kind of edge that from the side and soak up some of the damage. Yeah, brick.
Yeah. Brick. S.
Okay.
I kind of like to do that, just like throw like a Scorch Shot to see if it's like a spark. And this kind of happened. and like they were thinking like open door, open door.
I'd say okay, so like I'd say if you can't get a decent amount of fire damage on first point, then I would probably get off Flog. Because then now you're just kind of awkwardly trying to build fire damage. Okay, so I'd say Scorcha is better on this point to build Flog. But on like the first point where you're trying to shoot the soldier on the roof, you can get more fire damage than that. Okay, they're... Your heavy really shouldn't have peeked that if you guys got a good pick. Okay, good, you're shooting flares and spy checking.
Make sure I check other spy spots.
Yeah, especially... Oh! Genius. Okay, nice spy checking. I feel like you don't have to go that deep spy checking, especially since you're trying to build Flog. But that was a nice catch either way. I feel like you guys shouldn't have Ubered if you're building Flog. Especially since how close you are, you're like 60% Flog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would not go that far to spy check, especially if you're building Flog. Just like a little bit after the door, not down the stairs. Yeah, this is just unnecessary. Cause a lot of times spies won't even bother trying to kill you up here, because it's just such a mess, and it's too small of a room.
I wonder what the spies
I'd say you should probably like spy check more in the room, yeah, like that, because like sometimes he might cross through when you're not looking, and he's like sitting in the room with you. And then when you go out to spy check, he stabs your demo or whatever. See, now you have Flog. So you should wait till it's about even. Oh, you don't have to do that, there's no reason. Please! You have Flog, you don't need a peek Stop! It's like 5 stickies, it's gonna kill you.
Probably more than 5.
Stop! Please! Okay, you have- No! Rona! No. Yeah, just go in with it. Oh my god, I don't know.
This was a catastrophe.
If you guys are gonna do the Flog play, you have to. Rona can't fucking use. The whole point is to force them and then have a sure win on second. Okay, don't. I mean, I guess it's fine. I'm just annoyed Rona used so early. Yeah, don't commit, your heavy's committing.
I just decided to push the card since I don't know if I'm gonna push it, but then
if you've already built, okay, you should switch off Flog right now. Which I think you just did. Right? I hope you did.
Yeah, I did.
I feel like that was... Did your heavy live in that? I think so.
I guess.
I'd say there, I don't know if sacking for cart was the right idea. You already had a good foothold with your heavy and he didn't die. And now you're kind of late to the whole party. But you are helping out protecting the medic. I'd say don't die right before you're about to like push and win the point. Especially if the swans are so far away. Okay, here. Oh, nice.
I didn't really expect the bomb, but like, ended up.
Okay, here, your sole job is to just keep spam away.
Yeah, this is like such like a spammy like.
I feel like you should be looking forward more. It's most likely your med's fault if a spy gets them, because you're trying to And now you're just going back to spawn for ammo instead of just... Oh, I love rockets. Okay, now you should get ammo.
They just like
Okay.
get the ammo there. Oh, that's convenient. Now since the gun was down, there's basically we can just like basically push in now.
Yeah. I think you should be with your
I assist my soldier here.
You probably... I guess that was fine, because you helped your soldier. But ideally, just play with your combo. Oh my... Run over there. Nice, air blast.
You hate to see it.
You hate to see it. I don't know why I actually shouldn't have peeked that if it was just you and him. Well, their heavy just died.
This was the problem, like, no one really wanted to, like, open up gates, so...
Okay, you can just walk with your medic. And just be ready to airbox. I don't think you don't have to, like, wait for someone to just, like, hey, med, come with me. And then just spy check for them.
No, that was a problem, like, the first match. I was like, the first round?
Go in. Okay, you don't have to. You should be. Now your health is really shitty.
Yeah, no, our
that was okay. I'd say, like initial pushes, like initial Ubering, probably shouldn't have just start taking the same damage as your demo. Your demo is Uber, and the point is he's soaking up that damage and getting a foothold for your team to go in, so you don't have to take damage, and you just kind of took unnecessary damage. You could have just waited a little bit until everyone's looking at the Uber, and then you come in for the post. It ended up working out, but in maybe a higher division or a better team, it might not. Because then they'll just know that, oh, their Pyro's really hurt, just shoot them.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Gun him.
Unless you're taking the flash, but I wouldn't recommend it.
So, for this one, I kind of played a bit out here for a bit, but I also make sure I spread some flames around.
Yeah,
watching out for soldier or demo bombs because.
So, spy is gonna come out. He's most likely 70% of the time. Yeah. Okay. Good denial, protecting your soldier for your demo. Really good. Heavy and spy will like to come into river.
Try to get the damage on heavy.
Glad he didn't drop down, but if you just saw that heavy was there, you don't even have to shoot him because he's not gonna die. You can just call it, or else you could possibly get sniped. And then you have no one to protect during transitionary periods.
That was
It was a little goofy. But it's okay, he just died.
Nice job, Rushy.
Cha-cha rules.
Yeah, I just kind of waited for Spencer to go up. So, yeah, I saw that. The health pack.
Please don't take that ammo, ever. Unless your NG is dead.
Then maybe.
Yeah. Especially a full ammo. Because the dispenser is already level 2. I wouldn't try and commit that hard for a spy check. Even if a spy is there, you're kind of baiting your team. And you're giving the enemy demo a little bit more time to try and get a foothold into your second hold. I'd only just go up to the bottom of the stairs and just check the entrance. You're just there, that's as far as you need to go for spy checking. Okay then. Oh no, no.
Oh yeah, I did not mean to do that.
Oh my god. I would have shot the soldier, and then you see the soldier is no longer a threat to your team, and then you go back to your med. And that's about it. Because as long you don't have to kill the soldier, as long as see now that you're not there, just take the solo. They get all the ground they want, but your team still salvages. So in this situation where your team is trying to re-push, your heavy should be taking all the fuels. Oh no, he's not. But yeah, you guys somehow salvaged that without them having a pyro to try and counteract. But yeah, there you should have just air blasted that soldier away from your NG, and then go back to your medic to spy check. Oh.
200 IQ.
I just like my flamethrower too much to pick up someone else's. You don't know. Pyro is way too powerful on this point to chase for spy checks. Because you just air blasting is like one of the best things on this point. Because then their demo is just like half, like the amount of, even just reflecting like 3 times, you take away most of his damage potential. Yeah, you're basically just gonna be sitting on like a stair like that, or you can even, if their sniper isn't there, you can just sit right in the doorway.
And just wait. There's like a card. They're getting on the cart more.
It's not
but
your
yeah,
job
no.
to shoot the cart.
You know, after that salvage, we're basically like holding this pretty well. Just normally,
Yeah.
oh, they popped.
Okay, good. You're keeping them off. Nice. Very good. I wouldn't drop down. I would just go back onto that window and then play the post with your heavy.
I don't know what the Pyro is doing.
Don't chase the no. No, stop. Never do that.
Okay.
Their soldier's alive. So if their soldier had, I think your NG's gun is dead too. Is it? Well, it just died. But yeah, their soldier could have bombed down and done something. Even if that pyro is weak, it's better to just like kill him later and have him waste time and bait his team than bait you also. Okay, just play that soft. You shouldn't be committing that hard. You really should have. They should have killed you very easily, especially since they just Ubered now. Yeah, just give this point up.
So even though like they also won that point, they only have 2 minutes and 38 seconds
To push 2 points in. You guys can easily do this. Your heavy should be much closer. You should be sitting like right on that ridge. Maybe, depending on where their heavy is, but yeah. All you can really do is, unless your combo's very aggressive, all you're really doing is air blasting. But that soldier should have died sooner since you didn't know where he was. You guys should just give this up. Take the Uber and play it for last. Okay. So the main issue I've seen so far is just decision making with you, but for the most part your decision making is fine. Just like some small things that against a better team might cause you to kind of lack. You're good.
just like try to like protect everything.
Also like chasing players or chasing spy checks or giving up high ground. That's what I saw on second. Because most of what I've seen right now is just like been second hold because it's your longest hold. That and like maybe last.
I'm just waiting for the soldier to shoot.
Yeah, it's,
Try to make sure that the gun stays alive.
you don't have to focus that hard on shooting someone on cart since your damage capability isn't as good as a soldier or other flank players. So like you don't have to like be like sweating so hard to shoot someone on cart unless it's really close.
Alright.
It's like usually demo, soldier, or heavy will shoot the cart.
It's like,
Missed a mile. That soldier off. That heavy's in the window.
getting your combo apart just for the last second.
Yeah, just stand on the cart. Or pat your stats. I don't want to. Yeah, not too bad.
Alright, so that was second half. Now, time for final. I think this is like the one that was like really interesting.
Oh, is this like your air blast or something? That you freaked out over. I think that's what you told me. Or that's what I heard. I was watching the stream.
Yeah, well no, I was like hyperventilating because I was just like I got so many kills and I also got like this like cool reflect.
Okay, I'm at tick 5.
Alright. I'm ready.
Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
So, something that I learned is to, like, actually, like, spy check, like, with the entire combo and maybe the sniper and NG if they're there, and not just the medic. So, like, I make sure that, like, I protect, like, everyone that's, like, around me, not just the medic. Because usually I'm just always told, just spy check for the med, lol. And I'm like,
For the
well, at
for
least
the
there
most
has to-
part, it's spy checking for med. But if the sniper's with a combo, you don't have to like hard spy check the sniper, but you can be like wary just enough to scare off the spy from trying to stab the sniper. Like you don't have to be in the sniper's ass, like, because like there's actually sometimes teams will actually like kind of, if the sniper's like around the flank area, they'll have the scout spy check for the sniper, which you might not see anymore. I don't know. But that's another thing. Scout is also pretty good at spy checking. Maybe not anymore since Milk is banned.
Milk?
Yeah, Mad Milk.
Oh.
There it goes. I start watching River. Start watching River in the boxes. Yeah, you can probably back out. Just like monitor this tunnel exit, so that you can protect your demo from a possible spy or a bomber. There you go, back out. And just watch these corners, watch behind you, watch around the left side. And then... There were a lot of times I haven't really had issues with spies during going to second. But it's still good to check for it.
You know, I thought that was a good idea by the NG to like placing the dispenser down, which like down there, which even though it's a good idea, it's not necessarily like the best idea, but you know, for a medic.
I think it's a better spot in my opinion. Simply because like you can just like stand on the low ground there and kind of like just edge into the dispenser, then look back up and peek like right on the stairs.
Our
I don't know why you used the pyro's up top. Don't
and I
no. Okay. Stop.
Just wanted to check.
Please.
See if you would chase the health back.
Yeah, don't do that. Especially since they have 100% ad. I think they do, don't they? They didn't use it.
Oh, their med died, so they.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, you're like the best thing you can do on this point is just air blast stickies. Because that's what's gonna help them. Like they're demo doing damage and like forcing the teammates to go to the dispenser, go to the medic, allows them to get a foothold.
Yeah, I was near to the sentry to check like some spam that I could reflect back to the soldier. Anything.
Well, a lot of times you can just the NG, the Wrangler basically just does everything that you would do. So here, if the sniper's watching, you can just sit on like the stairs, like that, and do that. Like that's exactly what you can do.
Yeah, I saw like usually whenever, I mean, why would you be like move on top if a sniper's just gonna pick you off?
Yeah, you can just play like at the edge of it. It's okay. Okay, you should be getting a solo here.
Those pipe
just push into it. Yeah, those nice reflex. I wouldn't worry about the cart. Actually,
yeah, now.
Because now it's just your medic and your demo died. Now you're kind of fucked.
Yeah.
The only reason why you would look at cart on this point is like
if the cart's like really close.
If their combo isn't already in and the cart is close and you feel comfortable doing it.
Yeah, and then I told everyone just.
Why didn't you take the telly?
What?
You didn't take the telly.
The telly.
Oh.
Usually I don't take tellies when they're like level 1s. Because I feel like I'm just giving the middle finger to our heavy.
But your heavy is alive. Whatever. It's just small. Small details. Yeah, basically, as long as your heavy is up there, he's like most likely gonna be checking the window. That was a little unlucky. Not a lot you could have done there.
Our med pop because of the spy. Our heavy got really lucky.
Yeah, heavy got. I have no idea why their heavy didn't hold the door. Okay, your heavy should be getting 100% heals. Yeah, you guys can salvage this. Nice. Spy check, but please go with your combo. It's just the heavy. Please.
Discourage the soldier and then head back.
I mean, that's what the sentry's for. And your flank. Is your sentry? No, you don't have a sentry.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I wouldn't hurt to just scaring off a soldier, especially if they can walk in since there's no gun. You should really be just there to air blast. Just
I got lucky here.
Nice.
We're
nice
demo.
Cleanup.
Or demo panda in G.
Yeah, nice cleanup there. See, that's like.
Oh god. that was funny. And their demo dies. And their medic dies again. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
I didn't realize that. Why? Oh my god.
Yeah, if your demos are committed, you should be here with your med. Like, stop spy checking the cart just to shoot an NG for 6. Okay, I don't know how your demo lived though.
Ooh. I kinda like stood still in the air for a second. Probably like clipped through the thing platform. The Fang trademark.
The thing.
So,
see, like, that dispenser like never dies. Is this where you get the 7-minute time, I think? I'd focus more on trying to... Nice. trying to air blast pipes and stickies rather than air blasting the player. Especially if they're spamming at the same time as your player's on fire.
You call out that there's a sniper in the tunnel. Because I was immediately discouraged by the dot. It's like these
Could they use the ESG should be in. Take the solo. Just bought into them.
Oh, this was a really good play, but I mean for the air blast part, but I think he killed him mad. Actually, no, he did. It's just I think he killed him.
Very nice cleanup. Good
oh, never mind.
collapse.
It's actually good.
Yeah, you're keeping up. I think that air blast is smart because they're heavy. Have enough room to do a lot of damage.
At this point, I was like literally shaking. I'm like hyperventilating.
I say you probably get out, yeah.
The pressure.
Get out, get out. Yeah, get out.
Got the scout pick.
Fuck, you should have died there. Honestly.
My scout was a bit off guard. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah, you should have. There's a lot of times where you should have died.
oh
Oh my
no.
God, Rona, please! This is why did you just hit the spot?
It was
Yeah,
a
you did. You
dispenser.
hit the spot. Yeah, you hit the spot. I heard it.
Yeah, the dispenser is blocking Rona's arrows.
Yeah. Oh, she should know this.
She was like, I want to kill myself. Please.
Oh yeah, please, 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 for the love of God, spy check that corner. So right when you go to IT and to the left, a spy decloaks there.
Yeah.
Like 80, like 70% of the time.
Which I
Oh,
think?
there you just did it. Just did it.
Oh.
You should do that every time you go in IT. Because that's the most likely spot that a spy's gonna choose to get a demo pick.
Hey Siri, define cheese. Alright, so... I just kind of just do the same thing over and over until like something happens.
Yeah. So the farthest I'd go, spy checking, is just in that room right there, those lockers. Because they can get your MG or your sniper really easily. And by those barrels.
So not much going on, it's very peaceful rather for me. Until they can maneuver push. Is that the spy? Oh no, that was our spy.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
I kept spy. I know I
Nice. So yeah, that's the. Yeah, try and save your demo. Push them away. Get out. Right about now. Yeah. Okay, good. Just play with your heavy here. Good.
try to stop the
Good
cart.
job getting cart.
I flipped for the NG for some reason.
Yeah, just run back to spawn. Perfect.
Well,
Okay, I think that was a fine play.
I always wanted to try that. I hope I just said I have a job. Because I have a job.
ooh. Yeah, no, there's spy drop down on our med.
Oh, from up
and,
there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Blockers.
you always gotta watch that. That and like there's like a little cubby I think you can stand right past those yellow barriers. It's like a ridge above the tunnel.
Our medic called out that we should hold here now.
Oh yeah, I saw. You guys probably could have salvaged it. You shouldn't have backed out so early.
I was like, is this soldier gonna die? Okay, he's dead.
That was okay since there's not a lot of chaos going around, so that's when it's okay to chase kills. when you know that you're not baiting your team doing so, because they're still like capping the cart and they're still fighting some of your team members. So you chasing that was fine.
Yeah. You get price 5 kills.
Unless the spy like killed your medic at that time, but I doubt it. Since you died earlier. I feel like your heavy should be standing on the traffic light, especially to counter that heavy. Okay, they used, so just gonna try and get Uber.
Yeah, I thought I died there, so I called out "I'm dead," even though I'm
Oh yeah, I heard that when I was watching.
And I'm like, oh, I
Help
exist.
me.
Oh, and the right she gets a spike.
Nice, nice. That means you don't have to spy check. That sentry being that close, it can go a little bit back closer to that yellow blocker. So it can, so if they want to, your NG wants to rely on you air blasting a little more, it can be easier for you.
Just kind of like take over the room for a second and come back.
Oh, that's fine. Since it's a little bit of downtime before they push. Also, they seem pretty passive. Yeah, your heavy really should be.
Call there was a spy behind him, but then he
You're not
somehow
chasing
escaped.
that.
Yeah.
I think it was called like to Uber. They're on the cart. They're gonna cap.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Don't drop down. No. Was that accidental?
Yeah, that was a bit accidental.
Yeah, especially since you had the better Uber.
I call out.
Yeah, you're like, please, please arrow me, please.
Like I even saw like the medic stream, like they're like little like. Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah, then just shrink it out. Especially. Oh, nice.
Scared just by a little.
Yeah, it should just be watching the face. Yeah. Their medic is dead, so they're probably not gonna push. They're gonna try and get some tunnel time. They're doing is spamming it. Yeah, this is why your heavy sits on traffic light. Because it's really hard for you to like do anything about anyone in that window. Because that
I think before I die.
Stop dropping down.
No.
Please, was that accidental or did you do the?
Yes, again.
Gotta know what WSD is, fella. Cause now your
WASD.
medic's dead. How'd your med die?
Wait, what? Oh,
Rona
I'm
died.
not sure. Okay.
It was a pipe.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you dropping down there kind of costed it. But it's okay, they're clearly not doing anything with that. Even though they probably have a decent advantage.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
So yeah, I mean, now, spoiler alert, we did like help this. It was like a,
Yeah, I
a
know.
really good
I watched
like,
the
15
stream.
minutes. Yeah. We held it for like a good 15 minutes.
Yeah. I would not drop down. Like half their team is dead, you don't have to drop down.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
Aww. Oh,
Little bump there.
Exio, how do you pronounce that name?
Axia.
Exio, he's like.
Okay, here, just sit on the curb.
Yeah. It's like a perfect time to sit on cart.
Especially
And
since
spy
this-
appeared. And then I said top 10
Nice.
MVP videos.
Nice. No, the logs. The logs.
The log.
SMH, dude. I
SMH
think
my
you
head.
stopped using flog here, and that's fine.
I decided to not use flog because like I felt like I wasn't really gonna get anything out of it, especially since my team didn't want me to run flog.
Once you learn how to get fire damaged really easily, because I noticed you were like pushing cart for no reason, because you guys had 3 times on the cart.
Yeah.
So there's no reason you guys should have been on cart. But yeah, I think you just need to like know how aggressive you can play to get fire damage without dying, and then just do it from there.
I was like spectating the heavy. I was like, what is going on inside of his head?
What is going on inside this?
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Mouse 1. So yeah, our team was VMing by just doing demo taunt.
Okay, you told him demo should be gone. Okay, I don't know why he's sticky jumping. I don't know how he got that kill.
Yeah, he was like, sniper down, brother. And I just... I did it again. Oh wait, actually no, the sniper wasn't standing in the cart.
Because it was ×2. Yeah, just escort your med. Watch for bushes. See, this should be looking at your medic. So that's the best way to see. You gotta check that roof. If this spy was any less of an alien, probably would have gone a med pick a couple times.
Yeah. Make sure the sniper is alive, and I think this was the overpush, like 3, 2, 1, go? No. No. Our demo died. Our demo is with this push. It's like this is like a really insane push. You'll see why in a minute. Alright, so
Okay.
alright, here you go. It's my
See, you're
part.
playing the post.
Now, oh wait, actually no, that wasn't it. But I did get like a free telly pick.
Stop! Shoot
Not
the telly! Shoot the medic! Wait.
Got there. Oh, I got there.
You airblast the Angie off the bridge, he died of full damage.
Oh no. Oh,
Nice pick. You guys will have like 40 ad or something.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why Turtle slow peeks that.
It's kind of like remove the stickies a little bit. Since like it wasn't too close to the door to damage me.
Yeah. It's fine if it's like 1 or 2 stickies, but if it's like 5 right at the edge of the door, it's too risky. It's better for your heavy to just shoot it.
Yeah. Our heavy is spinning. Spin bot.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, now time for crazy.
Alright, I'm ready.
Go crazy, go stupid. Ah, look at this.
Yes! Nice cleanup, very nice cleanup.
That was why I call it crazy.
I liked how you
go stupid. And I catch spy off.
I like how you didn't take the Uber, you just kinda split off and did separate damage to the combo. So you got the gun, and then you ended up collapsing on the card and just let your combo do the work.
I was kind of BMing here. Like,
That
you
been
know, it's all
easy.
like, I shake the mouse. I was like shaking the mouse.
That should've been an easy sniper pick, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Okay. This is where, like, gets the medic, and then Be like, oh my god, and then run a piece of sight line and drops.
Got their med. Alright. Yeah, I saw a sniper dot. I was like, okay, I don't think we should really push this. Yeah.
Especially you guys have 5 down. Or 4 down at the time. I don't know, everyone. I did the. You have 100% ad. You can take your time. It was questionable, but whatever.
You know, it's like just like checking like spy spots, and it's also checking a sniper a bit just to keep him in check.
Oh.
What's good, Rushy?
I wouldn't go as far to check for this. Check your sniper all that way. Yeah, I don't know about that. Interesting having your scout build.
Gonna stick you some cards.
It's really your flanks. Your NG can spy check since there's a lot of downtime. So you don't have to spy check your sniper at this
I
point.
see that little dot.
I see that dot.
Did Armed die by this?
No.
Again? Okay, now.
You had enough players in. Before it was just like, okay, just try and play the post. Kinda got screwed over. I was kinda unlucky. I saw you tried to avoid the damage, but
Turtle.
a little too aggressive to... What did he do? Kill the NG?
I need something done.
He basically just went, oh, I die, but I also killed the scout. With my death.
Nice.
I've been an epic frag leg. Put in my frag movie.
Yeah, you guys just have to get this. You just stack the
Pyro
three players off. How about... Okay. A little bit to unpack, not a lot. From what I saw, I'd say there's some times where you don't have to chase to spy check. And like a lot of times where you like give up high ground to pick up a health pack instead of just sitting with your medic. Because like you just existing on second point, just air blasting is it's like insanely powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like you shooting, dropping down on cart a couple times on second and last. Didn't really get that. Overall wasn't too bad. I'd say like you don't have to spy check super far away from your combo, or else like, oh, you're chasing that pyro all the way to third, and then now their demo has free reign of damage, which if it was a better demo, you probably would have been able to do more work. Especially because then their pyro's gone.
Yeah.
Overall, it wasn't too bad. Just some like decision making. For that, I'd say like sometimes you can like just like try and evaluate yourself in the moment. See like, wait, should I be doing this? Should I chase the spy? Yeah, probably not a good idea. That's what I try.
Probably
Probably
should
not
not
smart.
be a liberal.
Probably probably shouldn't be chasing this like spy check all the way around this corner. Cause then what if their demo like jumps in at that time, or the demo like goes in and enforces your medic at that time?
Or the soldier.
Yeah. That and maybe spy check some spots like IT on the left side. I'd say spy check window a little bit. Their spy never went in window for some reason.
Yeah, no, I noticed that. Like he never like was on window.
And then also, I know you weren't like watching your medic as you were getting him out of spawn, because a lot of times if you aren't like hard watching your medic, you might like miss something and like a spy just jumps out of the corner while you're just walking forward. Also just sticking with your medic more. I'm trying to remember which situation it was. I don't know, but yeah. I think that's it. That's all I have to say.
Alright.
But yeah, it wasn't bad. Also, sometimes you can just M1. You don't have to shotgun.
Just like degrease your shotgun, degrease your shotgun.
Yeah, just sometimes you can just M1. But if you have like panic attack, definitely do panic attack. Because you just do more DPS that way.
My trial panic attack actually might be like really fun.
Hmm?
Panic attack.
Oh yeah, definitely try out panic attack. It's a lot of fun. Because you just do more damage. It's as simple as that. Cause like you can just take a heavy 1v1 and just win like
I'm probably just gonna name my
85% of the
shotgun.
time. Oh, name your panic attack Loxic heavy breathing.
I was
Just do
thinking
that.
about something like I can't beat the crap out of you if I'm getting closer. Because it's literally it's like shotgun, but you have to get really close.
Really close, yeah. But yeah, it's just I think Pyro is like the only one where it's really viable.
Is there anything you have to say, or was that it?
That's all I had to say.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But you did pretty well though. I'd say just some like decision making, and some of that comes with time. But like, I hope I was able to point out some of it. Especially if someone like shows you, because I find that like mentoring, just like having someone like point out things that you might not see at the time, is really helpful. Because like, because if you don't get that told to you, sometimes like it'll take longer for you to realize if that was a smart idea or not. So yeah, I'd say sometimes you don't have to spy check so far away from the combo, especially on the points where they're very close to you, like on second, all they have to do is open the shutter and they're right there. Other than like some other maps like upward third, where they have to walk up the entire hill to get to you. But like when they're that close, it's better to just like stick right next to your medic and play denial against their demo.
Alright.
But yeah, that's all. Do you have any questions on the map?
On the map?
Yeah, or like anything about that, or anything I said.
Mainly just like, okay, so like, no, I don't think I really have any questions besides one question of being, hey, like, what do you mean? Like, it's like, what was it?
Hmm?
Okay, I forgot. It doesn't matter. It's not really even. It's like a not really an important question.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's okay. Okay, I remember. Like I say, so what do you mean by like just like don't extend to like help the sniper out like
And in that situation where your sniper is going out of his way onto flank, it's really on the flank's job to spy check for him, or for him to be aware of himself. Because you're just going all the way to like another room to spy check, and it's not convenient for you to do that. It's more convenient for their engineer to be more aware, because the engineer doesn't have a lot to do except for like just set up a base in the house in the garage. So you saw like Laura Lulu was spy checking around Rushy when you were in that room. She was shooting pistol shots and shotgun shots. So unless it's like on third, when like the sniper is right there, right by the gun, that's when you check lockers, which you did, and you got the spy a couple times. That's when spy checking your sniper is more convenient for you, and it's more beneficial towards your sniper ability. But if you have to go out of your way to spy check that inconveniences you, then it's not worth a spy check. Because
Okay.
it's better to bait the spy into thinking that he can get really close and then you catch him out. So like one thing you can do is you don't have to be spy checking like 24/7, like all the time, every second. You spy check like really heavily, and then you do a bunch of stuff, and then like now the spy's like, okay, the Pyro stopped spy checking. Now I decloak, and then you turn around and he's there, and then you kill him.
This is my moment. Oh wait.
What?
Uh, spy, just like
Oh yeah. So that's like
expectations.
yeah, that's called baiting the spy. Because if you're like 24/7 spy checking, the spy's just never gonna go for you, and then he's gonna just go for the sniper instead. And then that's what the goal is, to like make the spy think that he can make a play, when in reality you're just it's like a mind game.
Plot twist, not.
Yeah.
Alright. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Fiend.
No problem.
Alright, I'm gonna head out. This is
Alright.
a
Hopefully I
very
helped.
good.
Okay, good. Good. Alright, I'll talk to you later.
Alright, see ya. Bye bye.
End this fucking call.